So, you've got a first date lined up. Exciting, right? But now you're stuck wondering, what should you text before the big day to build anticipation and make sure the chemistry is there? In this video, you're going to learn exactly what to say to flirt effectively over text and set the stage for a fantastic first date. We all know that communication is key, but did you know that up to 90% of communication is nonverbal? That means things like body language, tone, and facial expressions play a huge role when flirting in person. But over text, it's a whole different game. Without those visual cues, it's easy to misinterpret or come off the wrong way. That's why it's important to master the art of flirty texting before your first date. Most guys think that complimenting a woman's looks, sending tons of emojis, or dropping obvious pickup lines will get them somewhere. But here's the truth, those mistakes can actually kill attraction. Instead, I'm going to show you subtle yet powerful texting techniques that create intrigue, build tension, and get her excited to meet you in person. And by the way, these tips aren't just about getting a first date. They're about building real connections and increasing your confidence in texting. Whether you're using a dating app or met her in person, these strategies will work like a charm. Now, let's dive into the biggest texting mistakes you should avoid before your first date and what to do instead. Mistake number 1. Overvalidating her beauty. One of the most common mistakes guys make is constantly complimenting a woman's looks. Sure, it might feel natural to say, "Hey gorgeous," or, "Wow, you look amazing." But here's the problem, she already knows it. Attractive women get these messages all the time, and it doesn't make you stand out. Instead, it makes you come across as predictable and even desperate. What to do instead? Instead of focusing solely on her looks, compliment something she's worked on, like her style, her taste in music, or even how witty she is in your conversations. For example, if she has a well-curated Instagram, say, "I really like your aesthetic. You've got a great eye for detail." This shows that you're paying attention to more than just her appearance. Mistake number 2. Being overly expressive with emojis and punctuation. Another common mistake? Using too many emojis and excessive punctuation to try and convey excitement. A text full of exclamation points and laughing emojis might seem enthusiastic, but it can actually come off as immature or even desperate. What to do instead? Use emojis sparingly and intentionally. One of the best flirting emojis? The smirk face. It adds a subtle playfulness and leaves room for interpretation. Instead of writing, "I can't wait to see you," smiling face tears of joy fire, try something more composed, like, "looking forward to it," winking face. This keeps things intriguing and maintains a bit of mystery. Mistake number 3. Using sexual innuendos too soon. Let's be honest. Flirting is fun, but diving into sexual territory too early can be a major turn-off. Women appreciate subtlety, and jumping straight into innuendos can make you seem too eager or even disrespectful. What to do instead? Build sexual tension gradually by keeping things light and playful. Tease her with something like, "I have a feeling you might be trouble, but I'm willing to take the risk." This way, you're flirting without being too forward. Flirty text strategies that work. Now that we've covered what not to do, let's get into the good stuff. Flirty texts that actually build excitement and anticipation. Strategy number 1. The confirmation flirt. This technique is simple yet powerful. You ask an open-ended question that leads to playful affirmation. For example, "Are you more of a coffee or smoothie kind of person in the morning?" When she replies, you respond with something like, "I love a girl who knows her way around a good latte." This subtly communicates your interest without being too obvious. Strategy number 2. The lookalike statement. This one's great for playful banter. Simply ask, "Has anyone ever told you that you look like celebrity?" If she agrees, you can follow up with, "I've always had a thing for her, so I guess I'm in trouble now." It's fun, lighthearted, and a great way to spark some chemistry. Strategy number 3. Compliment something unique about her. As mentioned earlier, instead of overvalidating her looks, focus on something she's put effort into. If she has a cool hobby, a unique sense of humor, or an interesting career, acknowledge that with a thoughtful compliment. Strategy number 4. Using voice notes. Want to stand out even more? Send a short voice note instead of a text. The deeper tone of your voice can add an extra layer of attraction and comfort. Keep it casual, around 5-15 seconds, and say something like, "Hey, just wanted to say I'm really looking forward to our date. Hope your day's going well." This personal touch helps build a deeper connection before you even meet. Strategy number 5. The playful challenge. Adding a bit of playful competition to your texts can make things more exciting. Try saying, "I bet I can guess your favorite type of music in 3 tries. Loser buys coffee." This creates an engaging dynamic and gives you an easy way to suggest a date. Key takeaways. Flirty texting is all about balance. To recap, avoid overvalidating her beauty. Focus on her personality and interests instead. Use emojis strategically. Less is more. Never dive into sexual innuendos too soon. Keep it playful and mysterious. Use engaging and fun strategies like the confirmation flirt, lookalike statements, and playful challenges. Consider voice notes to add a personal touch and build anticipation. At the end of the day, flirting over text should be fun and natural. The goal is to build excitement and anticipation for your date, not to overthink every message. And remember, setting up the date should always be your main focus. Texting is just a tool to get there. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more dating advice. See you in the next video.